Well, you can.
We haven't really started.
Let her play.
Yeah.
And we are live.
Yeah. We can meet them one of these days, give them like what our plan is.
And then next year we will be.
All rise for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the June 15th, 2026 Abington City Council meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderman Harrison?
Here.
Alderman Hendrick?
Here.
Alderman Allen?
Here.
Alderman Dow?
Here.
Alderman Berringen?
Here.
Alderman Thomas?
Here.
Alderman Brooks?
Here.
Alderman Thompson?
Here.
Mayor Johnson?
Here.
Terry Backball?
Here.
Engineer Nesbitt? Treasurer Susan Schiff?
You have before you the minutes from the previous council meeting. Take a chance to look them over there. If you don't have any additions or subtractions or changes, I take a motion to approve those.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes as read.
My second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes of the previous council meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, opening remarks, just have a couple quick ones. Been asked about the live stream. Are we up and running with this? Are we still tipping our toes in this, or what's going on?
I know a few people have the link, just like a couple, and they haven't had any feedback, whether it be positive or negative. So that is completely up to the rest of you guys. If you want us to publish on Facebook what the link is.
Oh, have at it.
That's
Now or never.
That's why we did this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I can tell, it's picking up what it should. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing and working the way that we had hoped it would work. So
Oh, it's on a YouTube channel.
it is on a YouTube channel.
Are the viewers able to comment?
No. Mark made sure that that was completely disabled. It is set up just like the board meetings are. And now if it is shared, so like
Yeah.
say we post the link on Facebook, somebody gets the video and then they share it on their personal Facebook, we have no control over that.
Right.
But the YouTube channel itself, they cannot comment on.
Do we need to put any signage on the door up here? Or
Yes. Yeah. That's why like whenever I turn it on, I say, you know, we're live. Yeah, we'll need to put up something so that they know.
do we need to take any action as a council, or we just go ahead and?
I think you take a motion that you're gonna go live and to authorize the posting of the sign you mentioned.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Motion has been made and seconded to post on the front door regarding live stream and giving this council permission to live stream the meetings. We're just talking about the regular council meetings, not any committee meetings at this time, anything like that. Voice.
Yeah, that's fine.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you for that. Long time coming. I wanted to share with you, I got a letter in the mail from the Attorney General regarding a former employee filed some grievances and some complaints with the state, with me personally, and with the council, and it was founded. I'll read you exactly what it says here. If you guys want to take a look at this, you're more than welcome to. Basically, it was review lacks sufficient information to support your allegations. Abington City Council, they have violated. So basically, it was no further action warranted pertaining to your allegations. that's that. But that was addressed to me. Anyway, I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. The complaint was made. We were all listed and it was on file. So it's all. Any questions about that? Like I said, you guys can take a look at it if you want to. The other, one more thing, Susie is not going to be in attendance for her report. She basically just asked me if I would, her question is, the only thing that I was going to say is for my report is that I wanted to ask for printed budget balances by department and all payroll reports, including time cards every month. I thought we were doing that, but maybe we're not. So she's making that request. I'm sorry?
She wanted what?
Well, I'll tell you that. Okay. Happy with that. Okay. That's all that I have. Everything else is in the business. So are there any additions to the agenda?
I have one.
Of course you do.
I know. Blame Jeremy. Cemetery trees.
Cemetery tree. You want this under?
All of them. Put it under new.
New?
Yeah, because it's going to be more. Well, there's one now, but I got two more. So
One night we didn't have almost any.
you know what, Doug?
Any other additions?
That's okay. It's easy.
Just one?
Yay.
Oh, what? Okay. We're gonna submit bills for payment. Admin, Alderman Hendricks.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members. Commissioner Reports, May 2026 revenues were $143,348.16. Expenses were $97,462.91. Administration's expenses were $6,259.49. And admin's wages were $10,816.72.
Any questions for Ellen? Thank you. Next, we'll move to streets, water, and EPC. Terry?
Thank you, Honorable Mayor and fellow council members. For the month of May 2026, street department expenses were $6,339.70. Wages were $5,874.70. Water department expenses were $41,274.17. Wages were $8,374.87. And EPC expenses were $29,692.55. Wages
Any questions for Terry? Thank you. Next, we'll move to police. Alderman Swearingen.
Honorable Mayor, fellow council members, Police Department, May 2026. Expenses, $6,535.13. Wages, $377.26. Nothing further.
Any questions for Ed? Next, we'll move to cemetery. Alderman Dow.
Thank you, Mayor and fellow council members. Cemetery department's expenses for May were $4,139.90. Wages were $9,766.72.
Any questions for Tiffany? Next, we'll go to parks. Alderman Thomas.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members. Parks for May 2026. Expenses were $36,511.27, and the wages were $5,641.89.
You do realize you have a budget, right?
I do.
Any questions for Doug?
Yes, he does.
Next, we'll go to EDC. Alderman Thompson.
Thank you, Mayor and fellow council members. May 2026 EDC expenses were $43.75 and wages were $0.
Any questions?
I make a motion, we pay the bills for the month of May.
I second.
Motion is made and seconded to pay the bills for May 2026 as read. Roll call, please.
Alderman Hendricks.
Aye.
Alderman Allen.
Here, aye.
Alderman Dow.
Aye.
Alderman Stranger.
Aye.
Alderman Thomas.
Aye.
Alderman Brooks.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Preston.
Aye.
Thank you for that. Engineers report. I don't see them all. I didn't know he wasn't gonna be here, so I don't have any.
He's on vacation. and he'll be back.
Okay, so I don't know if he has anything to,
He didn't say anything to me about it.
Okay.
He's holding on. So.
so good for him on vacation. Okay, next we'll go to attorney's report. Jack.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, council members. I have no report.
Perfect. All right. Treasurer's report, I made that earlier, and superintendent's report. Jeremy?
Thank you, Mayor and council members. Things are moving along pretty good with all. We've had a couple sewer blockages that we've been fighting. We do have another place we have an issue, but I'm working on getting it resolved. And other than that, it's just day-to-day normal mowing, keeping up.
Some issues with the sewer lines, the normal stuff, tree roots and things like that.
I don't know what this one is yet, Ed. This one is coming from Bluebell. It's going, but it's really, really slow. We tried to jet it the other day and it hit a hard blockage. But I'm actually going to demo a different cutter for the jetter truck. So we're going to see what that does. But it is flowing. It's not stopped by any means. It's just really, really slow. So I'm hoping we just got a blockage that's letting some through and I can get it open and not a pipe issue.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Questions?
Questions for Jeremy? Really,
Oh, I do have one question.
grow up.
I'm laughing at Tiffany.
Yeah.
So, our new kiddo, was mowing the, grass across from my house there by where the dump pile is.
Uh-huh.
That poor mower, pop, 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 pop. Sounded
Yes.
like, yes.
I do. There is one in the shop I've got an issue with. I'm working on it. I worked on it this afternoon. I'm working on it in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, is our new Parks mower being used to mow that?
Not anymore.
Okay. Because I was like,
I had a little bit of an issue. He got a little heated about it. I said that was bought with Parks money. It stays at the park.
Okay.
But it's a good mower. I understand that, but you can't just run around
Right.
town on it and mow it everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Because I had kind of, I had kind of overheard it and I was just like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
ask, you know.
Yeah, actually, I let Mark take care of that. And Mark did a very good job of taking care of the situation. So
Good.
he wasn't happy about it, but he didn't get heated. So
Okay.
We don't have a contractor.
we don't have a contractor to mow it. I was going to either rent a skid steer mower for which I can do for like less than $400 for 2 days, or I can find someone to mow it if we want to do it that way. It's whatever you guys decide you want me to do.
At one time, we talked about buying one.
We talked about buying one, but they are a little costly. I mean, we're talking $9,000.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I want to spend $9,000 of the money to use 2-3 times a year.
I did tell him in the interim, I can mow it. If I did, I would not be able to charge the city, but I could do that if that's.
Isn't there a lot
Don't
of
need to
junk
do-
out there?
No,
What
there's-
are they?
There's some culverts out there,
The
but you
grass
can see
field
them.
next to
They're
the
just
yard
laying
waste
there.
dump.
I'd mow it with a
Right
brush.
across, right across from
Across
Tony and
the
Denise's.
street?
Yeah. Like across from me and
Oh,
Yeah.
The
okay.
old pottery.
Around the burn area.
outside of the fence part? Or-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of,
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's still ours. We still gotta,
Gotcha.
we gotta take care of that, so. Okay,
Could turn it into a butterfly.
Or, we just wait and the city could put a lien on it and we get an ordinance ticket.
Let's not do any more. Let's not do any more prairie grass.
I had so many people ask me, are you guys just not mowing that? I'm like, no, it's for butterflies. Can you
Yeah.
at least put a sign in there? And I'm like,
It's wildlife. We gotta wait till the birds stop nesting.
We can't disrupt that ground. Like it's peace. It's like a Zen garden.
Yeah.
Of
Can't mow it
weeds.
till after August, after the birds are done nesting.
That's one of those hard requirements.
Any more questions for
Right.
Jeremy? Okay, we'll go to old business now. Number one is employee time clock time cards. Ellen,
If we got money.
I have to schedule a meeting still.
We'll bring that back. Number two, hot water heater, bathroom. Park. Doug,
Table that.
table that one as
Please.
well. Number three, volunteer employees.
Did you add fire department EMS?
I did make that change. I emailed it out to everybody and thought,
Yeah, maybe I got buried.
I got the first one, I know
Maybe
that.
so I added the 7.9. Remember the last one was the family military leave, it was 7.8.
Right.
And that one you guys approved. It said, hey, you don't have EMTs. And so I added a 7.9 emergency services leave, which reads like this. Employee who is a firefighter, EMT, or other related emergency service provider who is called out for emergencies is entitled to paid leave while rendering such emergency services. Employee shall provide his/her immediate supervisor of their request for such leave as much advance notice as is reasonably possible.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
like to accept that. Yeah.
So if that's okay, we can take a motion to accept both the new 7.8 and 7.9, and then I can get copies out to everybody for their book.
I'll make that motion.
Yep, I'll second it.
Motion
Let's get it
made,
done.
seconded to accept 7.8,
done.
7.9 updates.
Get it off.
We got a roll call in there. Do you want
Yes.
to roll call, please?
Alderman Hendricks.
Aye.
Alderman Allen.
Aye.
Alderman Dow.
Aye.
Alderman Swearingen.
Aye.
Alderman Thomas.
Aye.
Alderman Brooks.
Aye.
Alderman Thompson.
Aye.
Alderman Garrison.
I'm sorry if some of you didn't get it, but I'll get this one out to everybody.
Thank you for that. Thank you for all the effort on that.
You got it.
Number four is motorized scooters / bikes.
Thank you, Mayor. As of June 2026, this may change come January a bit if the governor signs the law, but e-bikes are to be treated as traditional bikes. No DL, no title, no registration, no insurance needed. There's 3 classes currently, 1, 2, and 3. 1 the lowest, 3 the highest. Class 1, no age requirement, no helmets. Night riding, they need a front light and a rear red light. They're pedal assisted and the motor shuts off at 20 miles an hour. Class 2, no age requirement, no helmets needed. Night riding, they need a front light and a rear red light. This one's throttle assisted with the motor shutting off at 20 miles an hour. And class 3, you currently need to be 16, no helmet. You need a white light and a red light for nighttime riding, and pedal assisted motor shuts off as it hits 28 miles an hour. Anything over 28 miles an hour, whether it's an e-bike, e-scooter, or e-skateboard, requires a DL, title, registration, insurance. And there's pending legislation to be signed January 1st, 2027, that will probably bring some upgrades to these requirements. The laws, the rules of the road are similar to bikes.
Those all pertain to electric. What about small gas power? Because you see, people have the small engines on them bicycles as well, and they're not electric. You can hear them.
I just researched the e-bike,
Okay.
the electronic part, but it's probably very similar.
That.
it could mirror the state law. I don't think the sheriff's department, are you having any issues, LT, that you're aware of on the patrol level?
No.
Okay. I've got a couple of grandkids terracing around town on them, so they wear helmets and
Yeah. There's a couple of kids I see regularly. They look like those Coleman mini bikes. They got the fat wheels on them and they're wearing helmets and they are zipping.
it
And they're
appears.
kids.
Yeah.
And that was I believe one of those kids was the reason that I got called about what we're going to do about it. And that's why I brought it here.
Sure.
So,
I had one running in my neighborhood yesterday.
yeah.
No helmet, no licensable size vehicle.
I just
Going
don't,
all over.
I don't know what we can do. I mean, who are we going to call?
Yeah, I mean, if it's treated just like a bicycle, you can't really
Yeah.
do a whole
There's
lot.
a lot of people complaining about it.
There really, really is.
Mhm.
And it's unfortunate that something's probably going to, there's going to be an event and then we're going to have a bigger audience than what we have now regarding this. And
I
it's
noticed
unfortunate. We're trying to get in front of it, but there's really, I mean, there's really not a lot we can do right now.
Mm-mm.
In my
I noticed a
neighborhood,
lot of them going through the park for a
Yes.
cut through.
Yep.
And they're just, oh yeah.
in my neighborhood, it's not the e-bikes, it's gas-powered mini bikes.
Right. And, you know, with our situation, I mean, it isn't like we can call Chief Swearingen and have him come and check this neighborhood out because them days is over.
Yep.
So, and we're not gonna, the county isn't gonna respond to a kid on a motorcycle or a mini bike as an ordinance violation. So, you know, I guess fingers crossed and we'll see how long this goes before it comes back.
Well, maybe we might wait till that new law is signed too, because it's gonna change
Yeah.
some things. But we could be thinking about it and planning.
Appreciate the legwork on that. Any questions for Ed? We'll move now to new business, cemetery trees.
I'll make it quick. We had a tree fall in the cemetery last week because of well, it wasn't really because of the storms. It was just old and needed to be cut down. It knocked a stone over. Did you get a hold of Lackey's?
No, Slick and I we put it back up. We didn't seal around it because when they put them back up, they don't seal around because if we have to move them to dig, it
Yeah.
makes it hard. He said, him and I looked it over and it looks good.
Okay. Yeah. Because I went out there that night and that was the only stone that was knocked off the base. The other two looked fine.
Yeah.
Jay Marler came out, took that tree down. It was $500.
He just took that big limb.
The limb was $500. We have multiple trees that need to come down. Two of them are really pressing. Marler is willing to do it for $700 a tree, so $1,400 total. He cuts them down. City will remove them. It's not really a pressing situation, but with the weather we've had and the weather maybe coming in, I don't know if we wait till next meeting or we take it to a
I
vote.
think it should probably have tree.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of tree money.
$1,400, I don't believe is unreasonable. I think
No.
we should
Yeah.
probably get that.
It's
done.
very reasonable.
He
Yeah.
does a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
He cut our big maple down.
Yeah.
He's good.
So, and I think there's like one or two more that I would like to see come down, hopefully maybe this year and then next year we'll budget to plant. But
You're gonna plant a new one in the spot.
yeah, because the one where the limb fell was over by the tree in front of you and Dawn. That big, huge tree.
Did it hit me?
No,
Oh.
I didn't get that lucky to cash that insurance check.
Can I ask you a question, Tim?
What?
So Jay did say to me that he was wanting to maybe not grind stumps, but just put them as low as he can get them.
That's fine.
Because he said, I'm just not comfortable with a grinder out there making
Mhm.
a mess and digging around those stones.
Yeah.
So I said that was probably.
Yeah, that's
A
fine.
little crappy.
Yeah. So, and we can always,
Yeah.
and then we can always put them like not in the exact spot, but
Next.
next to
it.
as close
Yeah.
as we can. Yeah.
It's
So- So yeah,
So is that a motion? Jeff?
yes, I make a
Motion is made and seconded to authorize the mower to remove 2 trees not to exceed 1,400. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Committee reports. Finance, admin, personnel. Ellen?
I have nothing other than I'm gonna be scheduling a personnel committee meeting soon. So, other than that, nothing.
Questions for Ellen? Water, EPC, streets. Terry?
Just one thing, at the last meeting, I was asked to contact the county engineer regarding the culvert pipe replacement. I did that on the day following our last meeting. He was a little late coming in that morning, but he did call me back as soon as he got there. And he said that his initial problem was he couldn't figure out for sure exactly where it was located. So I walked him through it on the GIS map, so he figured out where it was. And he said there really wasn't anything he could do to help us unless we needed engineering services or something he could offer to help with that. He said he had no funds to throw towards it. And he said as long as it didn't go under a county or a township road, he essentially has no jurisdiction. But he said if we needed engineering help or something, he would do something like that. But he said from what I had explained to him, he said it sounded like we didn't really need anything.
I guess it still doesn't really answer if it's actually our responsibility though, because it's still outside city limits. It would fall on the landowner, wouldn't it? If it's not township.
Well,
stuff.
I
'Cause
was
it's not-
talking to Justin Helton. He works for the state, and he said that it could possibly be the state's land. The ground where it's at could be a state issue. It may be a state issue and not a city issue or a county issue.
Well, because every time I even looked up through the drainage laws,
Yeah.
and everything points to where it'd be a landowner's issue if this is outside city limits.
So, but yeah.
My problem is it really looks like a creek. And I know it's a runoff and it starts clear up by the railroad.
Mhm.
So
Before that
I
culvert,
thought it started at Yoho's Pond, but it doesn't.
No.
It goes up to the railroad.
And then drainage
then
off the
drains
right.
down.
Yeah. You're right.
Now, it's never dry, so I think it's considered a creek.
Like a natural waterway.
it ends
Yes.
up in the creek after it comes out of those pipes.
So
It
if
ends up
we
down.
open ourselves up to replace that culvert, we're gonna replace every culvert to the Mississippi River. I know I'm exaggerating, but you know, I think we're only,
Setting ourselves up to have a bigger issue. if we
well,
don't-
I think we're only
consider it.
reliable for the city limits. After it's city limits,
So what's the status on the pipe?
Pipes are there.
I thought they were.
My concern, and this is just my concern, and you guys can take it however you take it, is that is stormwater going out of the town.
It's not just cities, residences that are draining
You
to
got
it. There's
runoff
county, you got
everywhere.
county and city.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. Yeah, I understand that. But you have a sewage lift station right next to that drainage. If that collapses, it floods, and it floods that lift station, we got problems.
So where we are with this is, we've already as a council taken action to approve removing it and taking care of it. Are we backtracking? What's going on here? I don't understand.
It's not necessarily backtracking. It's just a cause for concern because it is outside city limits and it does kind of look bad if we are willing to do something that's not understood as our issue, especially.
What did you go ahead and do?
And I understand that had we looked more into it, that is where the concern comes from. We would have still had the same argument had we looked more into it.
But we knew it was outside city limits when we voted to do it.
And nobody bothered to hesitate. And that's where we are all at fault. I'm just as at fault as everybody here. I just know I have residents that are still concerned about it. And I get where they're coming from. I think we should have looked into it a little bit more. I get that we did vote on it. Should have done more homework on it. I myself still at fault.
Well,
I don't think it's something that we should have took on.
I pushed it ahead to try to get it done because I was worried about somebody getting hurt.
Terry, can you show me on the map there where it's at?
So my question is, if we didn't fix it,
Is it
who's
okay?
gonna fix it?
The
Nobody has
landlord.
to.
It won't get fixed.
It
So
doesn't get
who's gonna-
fixed. It
yeah.
collapses and then it backs up.
And then it
Okay.
backs up, and then
Yep.
our lift station's
Yeah,
flooded.
Your lift station and who knows what other flooding there'll be
Exactly.
because there's a constant runoff. At least that's the way I see it.
That's exactly
Down,
Right.
down this old road. It's down in here,
Okay.
right across there to, or probably right about here where the road comes around. There's a fence
It-
for the fairgrounds. It's just on the east side of that fence, like 6 foot.
All right.
It, it comes out of Tom Worley's pasture.
Right, Roger. Okay, crosses under Monroe, goes under Old 41, and then goes under New 41. Okay.
So here's my question. Do we need to get a hold of somebody at IDOT to make sure that it's not, even though we've already voted, I understand all that part, but do we need to contact somebody from the state to make sure that we don't mess things up on their end?
Well, once it leaves the area where we're talking about, it continues on and it does eventually go underneath 41.
Yeah.
But not at the part we're talking about repairing.
Then it goes out to Anderson's pasture.
Mhm.
I did a little side by side
So this is where we are. The county says not ours. The state's going to say.
Well,
not
obviously, I
ours.
mean, the state's not gonna do anything,
What's
but
going to happen is if we don't take care of this, like Jack just said, it's going to collapse and then it's going to back up. We've got the sewer right there. We're trying to be proactive. We already voted. We have some concerned residents. Yeah. Did you explain to them why we're doing it? I mean, why the decision was made the way that it was? Invite them up here. We can all share this information with them. Where are we? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm not opposed to fixing it. I just want to make sure that we have,
Yeah, I'm not opposed to getting it fixed because it obviously needs fixed. I just want to make sure that
we have the go ahead.
yeah.
We have to go ahead. We voted on it.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, we checked with county. County said they're not, and I know the state's going to be like, we're not spending money on it, but I just don't want to mess things up, and then we have the state breathing down our neck too. I'm not saying don't fix it.
When
I'm
you
not
say
arguing
we
with
need
all
to
of
go
that.
ahead. Who are you talking? Who needs to tell us to go ahead?
We've checked with the county to make
We
sure.
checked to see if they would add to the cost. If they
Okay.
would put money in to help fund the cost because it runs partly on theirs. Just as Alderman Brooks mentioned, you can't turn around and take this and run it all the way down to
Right.
the Mississippi River and contact everybody that might be participating in that
Right.
flow.
And I'm not backtracking on my vote.
Well, you can't really. do that.
Right,
You've
but that's
already
not what
voted.
I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I was told by a state worker for IDOT that it was state land. And do we need to contact somebody from there to get the
It's not
go-ahead
state
to
land.
fix it?
It's not state.
No,
land.
this isn't. on
That's
state.
what my question was.
No, this is not on state.
So
Right.
then let's fix it. Why are we talking about, let's just fix it?
Well, you've already,
I mean-
the mayor indicated there was already a motion that was passed to do it. So if you had concerns, you or Terry or any other alder person had concerns, you'd have to file a motion. You'd have to make a motion to reconsider the motion that has already been passed. That's the avenue and direction you'd have to go. You can have concerns maybe about the process in which that particular motion got passed, i.e. we didn't get enough information, we should have looked into this better or whatever, but that's really perspective for the next time something comes up
Right.
and you want to pause before you take action. again, that's why as new business, it's new business and no action is taken. Then the next time you have it is old business and action's taken. If my recollection's right, it's as Terry said, the reason this particular one went ahead right away was because there were safety concerns because it had collapsed already and somebody could step in there or a vehicle could go down there and
The vehicle did.
it was
partially
a
go through.
12-foot drop or whatever it was.
20, over 20.
20. And so there were real safety concerns, which is why it proceeded as quickly as it did. Maybe otherwise, Terry, there could have been more investigation, as you suggested, that could have been done. But that's my recollection as to why it took place quickly on the first call.
And as far as IDOT getting involved, I met the director of IDOT 3 or 4 years ago. He was a speaker at a forum where I was in attendance in Springfield. And he gave us an update on all of the projects IDOT was doing. And one of the guys stood up in the back and says, "How about us downstate? What are you doing for downstate?" His idea of downstate was, well, we have this project at Joliet, and we have this project at Aurora, and we've got something over by LaSalle, Peru. He had nothing south of Route 80 that was even on his radar.
Well, and I know that. I know that when it comes to the state government, everything south of the 80 doesn't exist. But until something south of the 80 gets messed up and then they want to come down and huff and puff and blow our house down. I just want to make sure that we're not going to have them huffing and puffing. That was the only question that I had. As far as I'm concerned, I understand it's a safety issue. And no, I don't want the sewer mess either, because that's just going to be way more money we'll have to spend than buying 2 pipes. So I get it. I'm fine. I just want to
Well,
make
your-
sure.
Your question was, we need to contact somebody from the state to
Right.
make sure we're okay to go. Who, and I mean, you know what, you already know, it'll take you probably 3 months to even hear back from them, if they do. And so, I mean, it's a valid question. It really is. Is that, do you want to get the answer before we start the remedy?
I mean, let's just fix it. I mean, when
Is
we'll
it,
just,
is it gonna come out of your budget, Terry?
no, it's coming out of the parks.
No, it's not.
I don't have the money.
Streets.
We don't have another lawnmower to sell.
It's streets.
Terry, are you okay with this?
I was just trying to do my homework and make sure that I fulfilled my questions that needed
Are
to
there
be
any other
fulfilled.
questions regarding this situation?
It's not about that. So the culvert's already down there. What did Tim say, like time wise?
Well, I'd say you're gonna get into the end of June before he gets here. Cause he's back up
That's fine. I mean,
doing other excavations, so.
I thought he retired.
He likes to.
He always says that.
I know 3 or 4 times he's told me when he was retiring.
I haven't
So
even seen all the old timers on
they've all
the council.
passed.
Any more questions regarding the issue, over issue? Okay, next we'll move to, who was it? That was Terry. Let's see, Parks.
Vacation was great. I didn't miss any of you. Thanks, Heather, for taking shape and getting the lights going. Aaron Winsky said, what did he say?
Nothing.
He said, "Go have a piece of
Nothing.
cake." Go have a piece of cake, he said.
You got that new knee. You think you can run fast.
Uh-huh.
But Aaron Winsky said June 28th is when he's going to start the lights.
I saw on Facebook, we closed that.
Yes,
So
we
the
talked. We
meeting
went ahead and
closed.
talked to the day we found out when he let me and Heather know. We spent most of our lunch break on the phone contacting coaches, telling them, "Hey, you're going to have to get stuff
Yeah.
switched because
Yep, and Field C is closed that week.
that week it'll be closed." So
Okay.
Which field is that?
Questions for-
That's Terry
questions?
Andrews.
Andrews Field.
Andrews Field.
I learned that at the
The
last
little league.
meeting.
Oh,
Mhm.
little,
Didn't even know it had a name.
Yes, there's a green plaque about center field.
Center field. Yep.
Facing out. Yep. Been there for years. Any questions for Doug? Parks? Okay, moving now to police. Ed?
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, fellow council members. Lieutenant Kramer, you have anything? I do not either, so no report.
Thank you for being in attendance tonight, Lieutenant. Any questions for Ed? Cemetery, Alderman Down.
I'm probably gonna have a meeting shortly. While I was out looking at the tree, I checked the mausoleum as well. And then driving around the old part, there's some newer stones that are kind of coming unlevel. I want to get a hold of Lackeys and get a quote on what it would cost for them to come out and fix them and level them out.
Is that something that we take care of?
I don't know. But I figured I would call them too just to make sure. So
Any questions for Tiffany? Next is EDC.
So me and Star have both been in contact with Darren. Darren would like for us to come up with approximately 60 names and addresses to turn in for the survey because we need to have at least 10 good applications for the housing grant. I had sent you an email, but I guess you were on vacation. If we cannot come up with 60 names amongst us, are we allowed to stick something out there on Facebook that says, if you would like to be surveyed, please? Sure. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that was all fine and good. I've also been in contact with Cole McDaniel from Hometown Consulting. I'm going to have a virtual visit with him tomorrow, about 2:15. So hopefully my boss at DG lets me leave right at 2. And then, once me and Cole, kind of come up with our ideas and, things, that I feel like they may be able to help with or not be able to help with, I'm going to schedule an EDC committee meeting, but I would like everybody to come because it pertains to everybody. So that's it.
Thank you. Any questions?
I have a question if I can ask one.
Finish your reports.
Yeah, that's the end of the committee reports. We don't have any visitors. There's a protocol, sir. Unless you guys want to let him, or I don't, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, he's here.
He's here.
How can we spend $120,000 outside the city when we can't get our roads fixed on the south side of town?
Okay.
That's all
Thank you
I
for
know.
that.
Why? I know it's that side of town. Nobody really cares too much about that side of town.
we're a day late and $1 short because if we don't fix the culvert, it is a safety hazard. There is a 20-foot drop.
It's not.
And
our responsibility.
And if it floods, it'll flood into the sewer.
The road repairs you're talking about,
Lift
you put in a
Lift
work
station.
order on any of the roads that need to be repaired?
I've been up here 3 different times.
And you put in a work
Why?
order.
It's not a work order thing, Jason. It's the whole roads are gone. They tore them
We
up.
start
They're
with a
so
work
bad.
order. We would start with a work order, right?
And those roads are.
I mean, I'm trying to answer your question.
I get it.
Those roads.
Harshbarger, Austin, all those roads down there were tore up when they did that water project. They waited too long to do the chip and oil, and now it's all gone.
I think it's
It
on,
doesn't oil.
I think it's on the list to be.
It'll be done in August.
Yep.
The week of August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Thank
Can
you.
I make a motion? We adjourn this meeting and go home.
I'll second.
Motion is made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those that are opposed, meeting is adjourned.
So what can we do to stop that work out there? Is it automatically gonna go through?